Hello, everyone. This is Tony Lelly, along with Dan Vogel from the High Valley Sports Online, your High Valley Sports Authority, with your November 21st, 2024 Coaches Show Remote Edition. Today, we are speaking with Brett McLean, the head football coach of the undefeated St. Clairsville Red Devils. Coach McLean's number one seeded Red Devils will take on the number two seeded and also undefeated Indian Valley Braves in the Division 4 Region 15 finals. The game will be played at Zanesville's Salzburger Stadium this Friday at 7 p.m. The Red Devils football team finished the regular season with a perfect 10-0 record, then continued into this week's regional final by defeating Marion Franklin 40-6, Columbus Bishop Ready 29-22, and West Holmes 35-21. I want to remind everyone that we will not, unfortunately, be covering this game due to scheduling conflicts. Everyone's fighting over press box space to get there. It's going to be a heck of a game. So, Coach McLean, Coach, it's good talking to you. Thanks for meeting with me today. I know you've been all over the place. You've been real busy. A lot of people want your time, so I appreciate you spending some of it with us.
Oh, absolutely, Tony. I'm glad to be here. We said that last week. Let's make this a date, and here we are. So,
Yeah.
we're real excited to play tomorrow night.
Well, again, so regardless of whether we can cover it or whatever, my plan is to be hanging out with you again next week like this.
Yeah, let's make that date now, huh?
Yeah. So, was that the game? Like I mentioned, the game, it's a heck of a game. Was, playoff game, playoff atmosphere. I thought for the most part, shy of a few big plays, that you kind of had the game well under control.
Yeah, we were tested there last week for our character in the third quarter. I was excited the way the kids come out and played early in the game. We kind of stole the early momentum with some big plays of our own and some sustained drives that were really important. And we played great defense. We might have got a little too comfortable there in the third quarter. We recovered an onside kick and had all the momentum in the world to go up 28-7. And giving our opponent credit, they held us to a stop inside the red zone, and then manufactured their own drive that was pretty lengthy and covered the length of the field, and then turned around and got an onside kick against us and a quick score. And it was like a tornado. We were in a dogfight fast. So if we've got to learn from that. You got to keep the pedal to the metal when you do have the momentum. You got to understand at this level, the talent is equated, and those little things can make a difference. Which way the direction of the game falls. So we play an outstanding opponent tomorrow night. They're unblemished. They're 13-0. They will definitely take advantage of opportunities like that, and it'll be even more difficult to recover if you give away opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. Uh, you know, it's hard to know how kids are going to react, but they really haven't been challenged through this playoffs, and you can't really manufacture that stress or that momentum switch. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's not something that's easy to mimic in practice. I will tell you that. And only experience, in my opinion, can help you there. And our seniors, our upperclassmen have played in a lot of playoff atmospheres now over their career. They've seen a lot of playoff games over their career. So I can only hope that those experiences, help us in if we get into that same situation again.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about Friday, Coach. I know you had a lot of film study. How much can you share about your preparations for this week?
Well, and our preparation's been different. We talked about that yesterday. The conditions outside are a little bit adverse this week, which we haven't faced all year. We faced one of the biggest droughts in Ohio history this season. So we've had to deal with rain, wet, cold conditions. So we've practiced a little bit different. Um, But our preparation over the weekend as a staff, we meet as we always do on Saturday and Sunday, putting the game plan together for the boys. We put it in Monday and got a really good practice on the field with good weather conditions Monday. Went a little longer than we normally do on a Monday. And then, like today, for example, we're wrapping it up with the team walkthrough after school. It couldn't be any nastier outside. So we've got to get the most we can out of our opportunities with, shorter reps at practice today, more than likely. So I think that, the coaching staff, my assistants have done a great job, in film study with the kids this week and some more mental preparation aside from physical preparation.
Very good. You mentioned the nasty weather. It has been really nice all football season. So this could be throwing a curve to both teams with the weather coming up maybe this weekend.
Yeah, and it's Ohio, right? So this is something we were all born and raised in. And when you were a kid out in the backyard, you were dying for muddy football game days, and
That's
so we're going to go out in it and embrace it, and look for it to be a great atmosphere tomorrow night, and be ready to play when we get to Zanesville.
Coach. I'm good talking with you. Like I said, we'll make this a date next Thursday about the same time. I look forward to having y'all having a good game this week, hearing the score, and I'll text you.
All right, Tony, you're the man. I appreciate you. Appreciate what you guys do, and we'll hope to speak to you again next week.
All right, Coach.
Have a good one.
You've been listening to High Valley Sports Online Coaches Show, remote edition. That's a High Valley Sports.